So congratulations to Francis. Francis beat Stipe. Ngannou. Francis Ngannou. So this is just 17 seconds. It keeps replaying. This is last night's fight. So, yeah, that was Stipe Miocic. He was, you know, the big champion of the world or some shit. Here he is in better times. He's smiling. He's at a baseball game in Cleveland, Ohio. He's 38 years old, professional mixed martial artist, firefighter, paramedic, and he was the heavyweight champion. To the UFC, he was the heavyweight champion, but he had just got dethroned by Francis Ngannou. Now, I always think, like, who is, you know, the Jack Johnson? Who's the Muhammad Ali? Who's the Tyson of today's day and age? Well, the heavyweight champion boxing of the world is Anthony Joshua. It's like, who? The British professional boxer, world heavyweight champion? Okay, so Anthony Joshua, but who? He's not no Ali, right? He's not Ali. He's not Jack Johnson. He's not like, hey, you know. And what about Anthony Joshua fighting Francis Ngannou? They were talking about, okay, Francis Ngannou is now the champion, so is he going to fight John Jones? Oh, John Jones was the big next fight, and he was like, I'm up for, you know, whoever wants to fight me, you know, I'm the champion, so we'll have to see what happens. But Anthony Joshua, is this, I feel like UFC is better than boxing, and so therefore the UFC champion, heavyweight champion, would be the champion of the world over boxing. So, what happened? Francis Ngannou, a Cameroonian, a French Cameroonian. Basically, it feels like it was Jack Johnson versus, you know, whoever the fucking white guy was. They set up this big, you know, fight with Jack Johnson, thinking, okay, we got our, you know, the great white hope, and he did in Australia or some shit. So basically, it was, you know, like a rumble in the jungle, but, you know, 100 years ago. But Jack Johnson goes into the middle of the boxing ring and just laughs at the great white hope, and then, you know, just basically kicks ass and takes name for 10, 20 years until eventually he gets beaten. But that's what this feels like. Francis Ngannou versus Stipe Miocic. Stipe Miocic, they just didn't even look like, you know, it looked like Jesus Christ. Francis Ngannou was a goddamn beast. He was a, you know, David versus Goliath. He's the Goliath. He was the underdog because Stipe Miocic had actually beat Francis Ngannou in 2018. Now, Francis Ngannou said he knew he was the champion back then. He knows he's the champion now. So, so Francis Ngannou, congratulations. And he didn't just beat, you know, Stipe Miocic by points or whatever. I think it could only go 3 rounds. But the second round, 52 seconds into the second round, Francis Ngannou is going to knock Stipe Miocic out. He's going to knock him the fuck out. Knockout. Second round, knockout. He's dazed and confused on the mat. And then his leg is all twisted and shit. And Stipe Miocic said that, you know, he's doing okay. He's in the hospital and everything's okay. But he looked dazed and confused. Looked like he had a head injury or concussion. He goes down on his leg all fucked up and shit. Francis Ngannou fucked him up. Fucked the shit out of him. It was able to do like some sort of combo. Some sort of boom, boom, boom. Like 3 or 4, you know, move combo. So this is exciting. This is in Las Vegas, Nevada. Like I said before, Ngannou, he is a Cameroonian. He's a Cameroonian. So Cameroon right now there's Paul Biya, the dictator. We are occupying. There's a soft war with Cameroon. The United States has a soft war in Cameroon right now. We got 300 troops or so there. And then they were all talking about how Francis Ngannou, he was patient, he was stronger. It was different. They were saying he was more mature, he was more intelligent. It was like he evolved. So Francis Ngannou, he evolved, and now, you know, he's just a badass fighter, but he's got them, you know, shades and glasses. He walks around saying he's the champ. He sounds humble as shit. Let's get get a video of him so you can get a good sense of who the new champion of the world is. Who's the new champion of the world? Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou.
At UFC 260, Stipe Miocic will defend his UFC heavyweight
Stipe
title
Miocic
match against Francis Ngannou. It will be the man who is widely recognized as the greatest heavyweight in UFC history.
They look like they're about the same
familiar foe, but one who only
pound for pound.
Alter the course of the division forever.
Is that? Could that be? He says he's 234 pounds. Stipe Miocic. Francis Ngannou, he is 263 pounds. So Jesus Christ, he had fucking 30 pounds on the guy. 40 pounds, you know, that's no wonder. Like, he had 40 extra pounds.
They have combined for 29 UFC fights with 19 finishes between them. But one is a devastating force, while the other is more of a cerebral assassin. But let's break it down by the numbers.
So this is something, I don't know, sporting news. So is this before or after? I don't know. They're just kind of hitting each other here. Countdown, free fight. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna just click on this next one right here. It says the full highlights. So let's listen to the bone crunching. So he's got those long arms. Francis Ngannou is just reaching around Stipe and just like hitting him all the way around. It doesn't even look like it's going to be a fair fight. Jack Johnson laughed at his opponent. This almost looks like a Jack Johnson moment here, because here you have Francis Ngannou just going straight for the guy's head. He does seem more smart and more patient. I don't know if he was just exploding or what have you. But you have Stipe who's like going for his leg and kind of going for body shots and kind of bouncing around and shit. But he's not going. It's not like Tyson, you know. If Francis Ngannou comes in ready to fight Stipe Miocic, they said his fighting style was more cerebral. So I don't feel like anybody really thought that Stipe was going to win this. If you did, you lost some money, so you know. All those is whenever Ngannou hits Stipe. He keeps hitting him in the face. A lot of patience here. 3.5 minutes in. Feels like Francis could go long at his pace. There it is. There's so much tension in the air. Round one is tied. Rip up those tickets. So round one was pretty boring, pretty quiet. He hit him in the head a couple times, but kind of just hit him in the side of the head, so he was able to withstand the punches. When he was down on the ground, he was able to reach around. He was able to hit him a couple times in the head. So here's within 1 minute, Stipe goes down, boom, just got shot, hit in the jaw. He went down, he's kind of hitting him a couple times as he's down there, getting a couple other shots. Stipe's not really fighting. He's just, oh, man, Stipe just went down. And then Ngannou had one last punch while the guy was down. And then eventually the ref says, no. And here he's trying to get up, but he's not able to get up. He's all dazed and confused. Fucked him up quick. Popped him in the jaw, hit him a couple times while he was down. I mean, it almost seemed like it was a nice, like, gentleman sort of thing. But then, you know, fucking Ngannou just starts. And then once he hit him, and he kind of, when he hit him while he was down on the ground, he did kind of land stupidly on his leg, but he just kind of hit him on the chin, like this, kind of went down on the chin. So it wasn't like he, popped him in the eye or something, but just kind of looked like he just popped him in the chin, I think. I don't know, that last punch seemed a little fishy, but Ngannou fucking beat the fuck out of him. Came in, beat the shit out of him. By knockout. By knockout. So that last punch was like it kind of hit like right here, but, you know, ooh, I don't know. I don't know. The ref probably should have, you know, stopped the fight quicker, but shit fucking escalated. It went pretty quick. So that was, you know, in less than 4 minutes. In less than 4 minutes, Stipe Miocic was the champion. Now Francis Ngannou is the champion. And I saw an interview with Francis Ngannou, and he was, you know, just seemed dignified, poised, smart, intelligent. And also he's a fighter, so he's like, well, what the fuck are you talking to me for? You know, you put me up against him. He threw punches, I threw punches. My punches won. What the fuck you want from me? Shit, you want my political analysis? You want me to know? You want me to tell you what I think about the situation in Cameroon, Africa, Central Republic? You boil it down with the blood diamonds. It's blood diamonds. Why is America in Cameroon? Blood diamonds. That's why. So, yeah, there you go. Congratulations, Francis Ngannou. Now the heavyweight champion, the #1 champion of the world, the best fighter of the world. If boxing, if Anthony Joshua thinks, then let's put him. I bet you Francis Ngannou would fight boxing, would fight Anthony Joshua with, you know, boxing style, boxing rules. Let's just see who's, you know, let's have UFC versus boxing. Let's find out which is the actual best. I like UFC. I think UFC's better. They got more, you know, crazier punches and fights and shit. That was fucked. That was what I just saw. Stipe Miocic got fucked. He was dazed, confused, knocked out. You know, he had that hair. He had a nice haircut. Looked like he was ready, refreshed, you know. But, fuck. Just a couple, basically 20 combos, right? That's all you got to do to beat Stipe Miocic. Just, you know, hit him kind of once, twice, and then 18 more times, and then, you know, his wife says he's okay, so we got an update. So he's not, you know, dead. He did fall on his leg, you know, pretty fucked up, so hopefully his leg, and hopefully everything's okay. I think everybody got paid, right? Everybody got $15,000, and his hospital bills will be paid. And Joe Rogan, you heard a little Joe Rogan there. So anyways, congratulations, Francis Ngannou, the new heavy